Whether you want to narrow, stretch, round or enlarge your eyes, you'll learn everything in this video. I'll show you everything. As you can see, I have two different sides since I'm going to show you different techniques depending on your needs. I have great news for you, but you already know if you follow my course formats.
To make the eyes look longer or rounder, the eyebrows must also be designed according to the eyes, meaning they must be longer or rounder. To draw eyebrows, I use Anastasia eyebrow pomade, which is waterproof and doesn't spread. First, I draw the tail of the eyebrow outward, frown until the eyebrow goes up, and then draw the rest. It's better to use a flat, pointed brush to make the eyebrows look more natural. If, like me, you have extra hair on your eyebrows and you don't want to pluck or trim it right now, then you should fade it. I hide it using Caroline's Camouflage and a flat brush. Apply very carefully under the eyebrow until it is clean and even, then blend towards the inside of the eye. So, as you can see, my eyebrow is completely drawn. Now let's design the round eyebrow. Of course, because we drew this eyebrow, it's already rounded. But I want to round the tip of the eyebrow more and make it a little longer. Now, using concealer, I smooth the back of my eyelid completely so that the shadow will fall better on my eyes. Completely remove excess concealer oil so that the eyeshadow doesn't smudge after a while. Now I use Kiko's white eyeshadow and a flat brush to blend my eyelids completely. Now I use a card. Of course you can use glue, but I find it easier with a card. I put it on the outer corner of my eye as shown in the picture and I take a brown shadow. I used Estee Lauder's brown bronzer and used a flat brush to apply pigment to the corner of the eye and blend outwards. Be careful when you are fading, the shadow should not be above the crease line, but fade completely diagonally. Now I'm going to use a brick color and fade the edge of the brown shadow. Now, with a 3-0 brush and Inglot gel eyeliner, we draw the eyeliner along the shadow we drew and darken the base of the eyelashes, making sure it is exactly along the shadow. If you want your eyes to look longer and more foxy, you should also line the inner corner of your eye sharply towards your nose. This will make your eyes look longer. If you want your eyes to look longer and more foxy, you should also line the inner corner of your eye sharply towards your nose. This will make your eyes look longer. When we want to apply mascara, our hand should be at an angle to make the eyes appear longer. To design a round eye, everything should be done in a round shape. The eyeshadow should be applied in a round shape. I use a large feather brush and brown eyeshadow from the Morphe brand. Now I use a small blending brush. I use the number M28 from the brand Frayne, and I continue the same eyeshadow under my eye until the shadow is rounded, and then I blend the edges of the shadow. Now I use the same brush 28 again and take an oak brown color and apply the shadow to the outer corner of my eye, blending it inwards. We apply the same color to the eyes and blend it completely underneath. Now we're going to use a light brick color and gradually move towards the front of the eye and fade it in. The color gets lighter as we get closer to the front of the eye. For the front of the eye, I use a golden color. Of course, it's a matter of taste. You can use white, cream, or any color you like. Now, to make it rounder, I'm using a cream pencil from the NYX brand and I'm going to highlight the eyelids. Of course, it's not suitable for my eyes, but this is the tutorial. Now we'll use black color and take a small feather brush and use it in the lash line at the outer corner of the eye instead of eyeliner. To make the eyes look rounder, we should apply the mascara upwards as shown in the picture. Now, with a black pencil, we round the inner corner of the eye and darken the gum above the eye. For elongated eyes, you should use eyelashes that have a longer outer corner or use individual, focus style eyelashes. So this is the tutorial for round and long eyes from Dumdell. I hope you like it, my beautiful friends. Thank you for subscribing to my channel and liking it. I love you.